Good evening, I'm JT Moore. I'm going to go over my summary and my analysis paper for Soldier's Home by Ernest Hemmingway. The story is about a soldier from Kansas. The soldier's name is Krebs. You never really hear his full name throughout the entire story until later on throughout the rest of the paragraphs. Harold Krebs is his full name. He's a young soldier who has returned home from war and is tormented by the experiences and the trials that he faced while he was in the war. Krebs eventually comes to realize that he shouldn't live in his childhood home anymore. He's getting ragged and everything, and he can't make a fresh start. He tries to date, doesn't work out for the best of him, so he decides that he needs to move off and make a fresh life. Harold's mom is very religious, and she prays for him, hoping he will make the right decision. But her attempts are very ineffective. She prays for him and prays for him and prays for him, and it seems like it gets nowhere with him. Krebs' father is really never heard of in the story at any point in time. Harold has a younger sister named Helen, which you hear about her briefly, but they talk about how much she admires and looks up to her big brother. She knows that he's a war veteran, he's coming home to be close to his family and everything, and she's always going to look up to him as a younger sister would. His mom and his sister, both main focus in the story, is trying to get Harold to leave the past in the past and move on with his life. Seems like throughout the story they really don't have a lot of luck with that. Krebs somewhat seems to be suffering from a case of depression as you read through the story. I talked to a lot of soldiers that I got as friends, and this is something that a lot of them go through. So I kind of asked a couple friends that were saying, hey, that a lot of the soldiers that are depressed are really the single ones, because they've met so many people while they're out and about, and they got to come home to nothing. So I laughed at the answer, because it said it's usually just, like they said, mostly the single soldiers that always get depressed. So based on that short story, that's my summary and my analysis of the story. And hope you enjoy. Thanks.